Welcome to Nick Saban Junior Sports TV. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hey, so we're talking about Bennett Warren has committed to the University of Tennessee. Massive guy, 6'7" and 330. So try star, my guy. What can you tell me about him, man?
Bennett Warren, he is an offensive tackle, will most likely be right tackle, which we were in desperate need of. We were in desperate need, really, of two positions. Uh, Interior defensive line, which I think we can get that with Kamari Franklin, who I still feel very high about us getting, and Bennett Warren, who's an offensive tackle. We got plenty of guards, not enough tackles. So this is a huge need, and I feel very good about it. He's a monster, like you said. He's 6'7" and 3 whatever. Dude's a beast.
Yes.
He's gonna be a great. He's gonna be a great anchor at that tackle position for the next 3 years. I think.
Yeah. Because when I seen him, I said, God dang, this dude is a giant. I was like,
oh, he's a big man. He's a big man.
So can you tell me some of the pros and cons about this guy?
Well, I mean, he's of course great at blocking. He can move pretty well, for a guy his size. I mean, he's got all the intangibles to be an NFL level All-Pro offensive lineman. He's got all the tools. He's strong as a bull. He's just great. I mean, that's about all you can say about him. He's great.
Yeah, that's a big dude. That's a big dude, man. So, do you see him could possibly be starting as a true freshman? Do you think he has that ability?
I mean, it's definitely possible. I mean, because there's questions about who would be our starting right tackle in 24. I'm not really concerned about that yet because we need to get through this season first.
Right.
So, and then it's just like the same thing with people asking me, like, how you feeling about playing Oklahoma next year and the schedule next year. I'm like, I want to get through 2023 first before I even consider to worry about next year. I'm not worried about next year. I'm worried about this year.
Yeah, yes sir, yes sir. Hey, so when do y'all start practicing today? When do y'all start?
I think we started. What is today? If you don't mind me asking.
Third. Hold on, second.
I think okay. We start whenever this is being recorded. We start on Tuesday.
Okay. Yes sir. Okay.
That's when fall camp opened up. Because I think Tennessee usually does it the first Tuesday of August. I think it's usually when they start their fall camp. I know it's different for every team, but most teams it's usually around the first week of August is when that opens up. But that's a good thing. It means we're close to the season starting.
Yeah. So tell me about the guy y'all just got, Mike Matthews. Like how about him?
How long do you have? Because there's so many things I could say about him.
just give me a brief sum up on him.
Okay, well he's a 5-tool wide receiver. He's going to be in the NFL. He can do anything. He's great at catching the ball. He's great at running routes. He's got great speed. I mean, he's about what you'd want in a wide receiver. I know Clemson fans on Twitter and on YouTube act like, oh, we don't care, we didn't get him. No, they do. They're mad that they didn't get Mike Matthews. They're mad that they didn't get Braylon Staley. I mean, right now, Tennessee currently, at the moment of this being recorded, has the number 6 recruiting class, but has a lot of potential to finish top 5. Of course, with guys like Amari Jefferson, who I'm still leaning him going to Tennessee. I know there's a lot of smoke with him in Alabama, but the fact he was committed to us in baseball. He's an in-state kid out of Chattanooga, and we need another wide receiver to kind of finish our wide receiver class. I don't think Heupel's going to let him leave. I think they're going to give him whatever he wants. I think again, I could be wrong with that, and I'll admit when I'm wrong. But I think we get him, and reports apparently have been coming out with him now starting to trend back towards Tennessee. But we're not going to know until he commits here in a few days.
Okay. Yeah, it's coming up because.
And of course, the reason more people are going with Alabama right now because of course you guys just lost Perry Thompson to Auburn.
Yeah.
So they're thinking, okay, well now he's going to be the big focus. But I wouldn't guarantee that because I know Tennessee, like I said, he's from Chattanooga. He's an in-state kid, so Tennessee's always been really high on the list. And not only that, a couple of players, Marcus Gore Jr., who's a cornerback safety out of Bradley Central in Cleveland right up the road, and of course Boo Carter, they're all friends with each other.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's got people on staff on the team that he knows.
Okay.
That's from that area. So that's why I'm still going to lean with Tennessee because of the personal connections. But again, we'll see. We'll see here in a couple of days where he goes. If he goes to Alabama, okay, I wish him well. But if he comes to Tennessee, and another guy, 5-star defensive edge rusher. I think he's an edge. Jordan Ross. He's he's somewhere in Alabama. I forget the high school. He's out of the state of Alabama. He's a 5-star. It's basically he's been trending to Tennessee for God knows how long. I think Tennessee's got a pretty wide lead for him. Of course, we'll find out here soon whenever he commits. But I feel very confident about him coming to Tennessee. Then, of course, Kamarion Franklin. He was heavy Tennessee for a while, and then apparently Miami was throwing the bag at him, and then he started trending to Miami. But now, because of all the stuff with John Ruiz coming out, that he's getting federally investigated by the Security and Exchange Commission because he was lying to his investors about where he was spending their money. So I got a feeling they're going to have some problems down there in Miami with their NIL and stuff for the foreseeable future. So I think now, plus he just came off the Big Cat weekend, I think now it's between Tennessee and Auburn. I'm trying to think. I think there's no one. I think was it Chris Cole or something. He's teammates with Peyton Lewis. He's a linebacker. He's a 4-star linebacker. I think we can get him.
You talking about Chris Cole out of Virginia?
Yes, I think it's between Tennessee and Georgia for him. And see, his teammate Peyton Lewis is our big running back commit, 4-star running back. So I think that helps us. But Tennessee most likely is going to finish with a top 5 class right now. If trends are going like I'm thinking they're going.
Future looking very bright for Tennessee Volunteers. Can't lie. They already got the quarterback for the future on there. They're building the wall. They started to build the wall with these 6'7" dude, 330. Hey, man. Hey, like me, I'm not a hater, bro. I'm not a hater. I see what's going on, man. Tennessee got a bright future, bro. And, I thought Josh Heupel going to make a big push to win some championships, man.
And I'm calling it now, Tennessee, most likely, if we go out and do this year what I'm thinking we're going to do and have a similar to better season what we did last year, I'm thinking Tennessee could have a top 3 class for 25. Ooh. Well, wow. You look, the top 8 in-state recruits for Tennessee in the state are all in the top 300. So outside, I think, of George McIntyre, we're trending heavily for all of them.
Okay.
And another thing too, Deuce Knight. He transferred to Lipscomb Academy, the big name high school in Nashville. Yeah. He transferred there from Mississippi. And there's already 10, 11, or 12 players that are high-level recruits have already came out and said, hey, wherever Deuce Knight goes, we're going. So that would be massive. And I want Deuce Knight more than McIntyre. McIntyre's a great quarterback, but Deuce Knight fits Tennessee's system like a glove.
Gotcha.
Because McIntyre, to me, I think you fit better more of like a pro-style system because he's more of a traditional pocket passer quarterback. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying he's different. He's not what Deuce Knight is. Deuce Knight's dynamic. He can throw and run. He's like, imagine Hendon Hooker is a lefty and 6'5", and can run even better.
Yeah.
Like he would be a problem for anybody that goes up against him. So I think Tennessee's future is extremely bright. I think we're here to stay. I don't think last year was a flash in the pan. I think, like I said, Tennessee's undefeated going into Bryant-Denny. Alabama, I've got questions. As you very well know, I've made public my questions with
Yeah.
Alabama.
But like I tell
And
people, I'm a Bama fan, and I'm like, you can't expect everybody to feel the way we feel about our team. And the questions that
yeah,
everybody has around Bama, they're legit questions. They're
yeah,
legit questions.
like for example, Bryce Young, who are you replacing him with? I
Yeah.
can tell you, nobody can do what Bryce Young did last year. Bryce Young, to me, talent-wise, is the most talented quarterback Alabama's ever had. Now, imagine if he had the receivers you had like 4 years ago, like Jerry Jeudy and Henry Ruggs, Jalen Waddle, and all those guys. I mean, it's stupid.
I
But
mean, but like I tell people, whatever quarterback it is, we don't need them to be Bryce. We just need you to execute whatever the play is, bro. We just need you to execute. And
yeah,
like I said,
yeah,
quarterback,
you need to. Well, you need also too your wide receivers, guys like Isaiah Bond, Malik Benson.
yeah, they got to step up. They got to
They
step up.
gotta step up
Yeah.
because, like Jermaine Burton, I'm sorry, he ain't it.
Yeah, I don't
Jer-
think he is. I don't think so neither. But like I said about Jermaine Burton, I'm done talking about Burton. He on the you just gotta show me basis with Jermaine Burton.
yeah, now it's put up or shut up time, and
Yeah, that's what it is with me. Yeah, but like I said, I tell people they legit questions. I mean, like people gotta step
but
up. I get it.
yeah, and people that's going on Twitter, going on YouTube, Alabama fans. I'm not saying you, but I'm saying in general, a lot of Alabama fans are thinking, oh well, uh, we didn't really need Bryce last year, and oh hell, we'll kill Texas this year. We're going to kill Tennessee. We're going to kill
Well,
LSU.
Bryce, the one that kept us that won the Tennessee game for us. He the one that kept us in the Tennessee game.
Yeah, you might a lot of your Alabama fans that watch might get mad about this. If Bryce Young's not in that game, Alabama loses by 3 touchdowns.
Talking about the Tennessee game?
Yes, because
Oh,
we got
I
up
get that.
28. We were up
Yeah.
28 to 10, and then what ends up happening is that you guys force an interception, and Bryce Young leads them down for a touchdown. Then they were able to get it, they got a couple of stops there in succession, and Bryce Young started dealing. He's what got you guys back in that game.
Oh yeah.
And I think if that had been Milroe or Simpson out there, that would not have happened.
But no,
And
I don't see like Bryce had a hell of a game that game. He kept us in that thing, like I say.
yeah. But anyways, though, of course, like I said, I always appreciate you having me on. You can have me on anytime. You just send me any questions you or anybody has about Tennessee. Don't hesitate to ask me because I can answer them.
Gotcha. I'm probably trying to get you sometime next week. We're gonna talk about what you've been hearing about fall camp so far. Just trying to brief over this thing. Because like I tell people, I'm trying to become more of an SEC type channel instead of just a
Right.
Bama channel.
Right.
So if I got Tennessee people, or I got any other fan LSU guys, I try to get them on and get their opinions, get their thoughts and opinions about things.
Right.
So I appreciate you for coming on, man. We about to get out of here. Thanks for doing this for me.
Absolutely.
I'll get you up soon again. So roll tide and
Go Big Orange.
let's go.
Have a good.
We out.